We are live. Welcome to the Olympic. Oh, it says Olympic Barracuda. Sheesh, I got to fix the title as we go. Olympics. This should fix itself. I made the title of the stream Olympic Barracuda Weekend Leaderboard Update. It's the Olympics. Welcome to the Olympic Weekend Leaderboard Update. I'm going to bring up my screen, talk at the leaderboard, talk through some live bets. You know, the normal thing. See how our bets are doing. Check up on the DFS plays. The normal thing. Let's go. Xander Schauffele, Hideki Matsuyama, Tommy Fleetwood. I got tongue tied right there. Lead the way at 11 under. Let's see how they're doing it. Tommy, Decky, and Xander both doing it in different ways. Xander is striping his irons. He's getting 3.46 with the irons, which is obviously a great way to make your hay around this golf course. I think it's the biggest key stat. So that would lead me to believe if I had to pick one of these guys, it's going to be the odds-on favorite to win going forward. But Decky and Tommy are also playing well and doing it in a very solid way. I love what Decky's doing on the putting greens and on approach. I worry that Hideki Matsuyama is leading the field in putting through 2 rounds, so that's not gonna stand up. I really don't feel too confident in Hideki. I have a Hideki 22-1 ticket without Xander, without Rory, and without Scotty Scheffler, and without Jon Rahm. So that's my only hope. I mean, if Tommy Fleetwood comes runner up and Hideki finishes third, that just feels so on brand for me to lose the bet that way. But I feel okay. Like Ducky's in a great spot. But shout out Tommy. Shot 7 under today after shooting 4 under in round 1. And he's doing it very solidly across the board. 1.6 off the tee, 1.9 on approach, 2.4 around the greens, and 2.6 putting. He's pretty steady across the board, doing it in very Tommy Fleetwood fashion. So I don't think Tommy goes away. I think Tommy will be relevant heading into the weekend. So but I also don't think you should pay the minus 250 for Tommy Fleetwood to finish inside the top 5. That is kind of a joke of a price. It's a very steep number. And I think there's many better bets to make than that. So let's go down the odds board a little bit, see what we're working with. So 9 under, Jon Rahm. 8 under, Tommy Dietz. Outside of him, CT-Pen and TK at 8 under. So let's look at their stat profiles, see who's kind of doing it the right way, see who's kind of just plodding along. Rombo, very similar to Tommy Fleetwood, doing it in all categories. 2.4 off the tee, 2.5 on approach, 2.2 around the green, losing 0.5 putting. Jon Rahm is a great putter. I expect that putter to heat up over the weekend. I expect him to make his way up the leaderboard. So if you want to buy Jon Rahm top 5, minus 200, not worth the juice. I think it's, of course, it's a little bit, sorry. Just let one out. I also just took a nap. I'm not feeling great, to be honest. I'm not feeling great. I also think this golf course is a little bit too volatile to lay those juicy top 5 and top 10 numbers on a golfer that you're not 100% sure on, which if you know me, I'm not scared to do all the time. I'll bet anyone for anywhere from minus 150 to minus 500 on a top 10 live. They're plus EV plays to me. If I think a play that's minus 400 should be closer to minus 800, I'll bet it. I mean, obviously it's a drastic thing, but I make decent amount of money betting heavy odds, laying the juice where I think it is necessary. And I don't think it is right for this Jon Rahm minus 200 top 5. But down the board, I think there's a play, and let's get to it. So it goes by the name. This golfer goes by the name of, let's see it. I'll bring him up. Where is he? There he is. Scotty Scheffler, 67-69 to start his first Olympics, 6 under. If you go over to DraftKings, you could find Scotty Scheffler top 10 around minus 400. I think it's around minus 300 on FanDuel. There's some dead heat rules too. There's different variations, but anywhere from minus 300 to minus 400. You're probably listening to this podcast like, what the hell is this kid saying? Bet a minus 300 bet. There's value in juice. There really is. And I think right now, I said there's one heading into the week. It was Victor Perez, top 40, minus 400. And I'm going to say the same thing about Scotty Scheffler, top 10. Scotty Scheffler is second in this field in ball striking. He's gaining 5.24 strokes ball striking, losing 2.5 on the putting greens. Yeah, that is pretty bad on the putting greens, but I expect that to change. And even if it doesn't, even if he loses 2.5 strokes more ball strike, more putting, the ball striking is good enough. He'll gain 10 plus ball striking, and he will finish inside the top 10. So he's got multiple avenues to keep that top 10 alive, and I think he's still allowed to win the golf tournament. I mean, I would love him to win the golf tournament. So Scotty Scheffler, I think he's a good play in all markets tomorrow. Maybe you can get a little matchup on him. I wonder who he's matched up with. His 3-ball, he will be with, so it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. Then it's TK Yags, Guido, EVR, Waco, Scotty. I feel like you can get a fine number on that. Let's look, actually. A Scotty 3-ball tomorrow. Golf matchups. Matchups. 3-balls. Scheffler. SCH. Scotty Scheffler's minus 140 versus Waco and EVR. I wouldn't suggest that. An 18-hole matchup, Scotty Scheffler is, do they even offer one? Scotty Scheffler minus 150 versus John Rahm. See, I also think John Rahm's going to pop as well. So that's a sharp matchup. I would pass that for sure. Let's go down the leaderboard a little more, see if we could find something else. Or actually, let's look at we'll go down the leaderboard. Talk some guys. Jaeger, I think he's a golfer that we could short in round 3 and round 4, and as well as with Guido. Actually, Jaeger more than Guido, because Jaeger shot 71-64 pop for that one random round. I want to see how Jaeger is doing it. Jaeger is currently, let's see, strokes gained total. I'm looking at this on my screen behind me. Jaeger is gaining 4.2 on approach, and he's actually losing strokes putting. Let's see. He did a lot of that damage today, obviously. So Jaeger's profile is not as bad as I thought it would, but I'd still probably short him. EVR, 67, 69, strong rounds. He should be honestly lower. That's another reason I don't want to bet the Scotty matchup or Scotty 3-ball, because EVR is the EVR is actually losing a stroke and a half ball striking and gaining 4.5 putting. So maybe actually I feel indifferent about that, because the eye test EVR left a lot out there, but statistically EVR is going to go backwards. Whereas Waco, he's getting 2.8 ball striking. He's doing everything but chip. And Waco's a fine chipper. I think he will play well. Jason Day, he is total 5 under after rounds of -2 and -3. Now looking at Jason Day, I think he's a guy we could short. 69, 68. But the way he's doing it, he's losing 2.7 strokes ball striking and gaining 4.3 putting. Jason Day is a great fade tomorrow. I think I could possibly. What's a Jason Day 3-ball look like? Or is there any Jason Day matchups around? Let's go to a trusty book and see if we could find a decent Jason Day matchup to fade. Now, I don't necessarily bet matchups that much, but I actually never bet matchups. But I'm thinking about fading someone specifically. He's listed with Thomas Dietrich right here. That's one. I don't know if I love that, because this is not a golf course for Thomas Dietrich, but maybe Thomas Dietrich is becoming a more complete and solid golfer. Like, he's gaining strokes in every category but the putting green, where he's generally a great golfer. So we have Jason Day potentially versus Thomas Dietrich at -125. There's a chance I can get a better matchup. Let's see what other lines we are going to get, because right now I'm leaning Dietrich over Day. Might hammer that tomorrow, but let's see if we could find one more or a better matchup at a different book. So, golf round matchups. Jason Day versus Matteo Manassero. I don't think I would suggest that. Let's see what Manassero is doing. Manassero, these matchups are sharp. That's what I'm saying. Manassero, Jason Day, where's Manassero? Matteo. Okay. He's gaining 4.5 on approach and losing a stroke and a half on the putting greens and around the greens. I just trust Thomas Dietrich more to not bet the Manassero over Day. I'd bet Dietrich over Day. Let's see what Bet365 has to offer, because although I'm not loving it, I'm not hating it. And shout out, by the way, Shub Sharma, looking great so far. Our -200 Sharma top Indian is looking absolutely beautiful thus far. Our -400 Victor Perez top 40 is looking beautiful. Abe Answer is down to Carlos Ortiz and top Mexican. But it has life because Answer kind of cannot come in the house. So I think he's up by 3 right now. And Answer is striping the ball. That kind of leads me to believe I like Answer for top 20. Answer top 20. Let's see what we can get on Answer top 20 because it might be actually hammer locks. Top finishes, top 20, Answer, plus 190. Do what you can to get some money down on Abe Answer, top 20, plus 190. I really like what he's doing right now. I'm kind of rambling, but Abe Answer, let's see. He is, where is he? Sir. He is gaining 4.03 strokes putting and losing 5.41 short game. If you know anything about Abe Answer, he's a very accurate, very precise ball striker with a great short game. That's going to rise. So he's currently 1 under, I believe. Answer is 1 under. He is just, 4 strokes out of the top 20. 3 strokes out of the top 20. I think that also, I kind of like an Abe Answer matchup. I might run 2 matchups tomorrow. Abe Answer and Day over Dietrich. So Day over Dietrich, I think let's lock that in. I'm not a big matchup guy, but it is the Olympics. I think we could do, if we get Answer matched up with someone nice, Answer matched up with Ryan Fox. I like Ryan Fox. He's one of my bets this week, but Fox is a very volatile golfer. Now I want to see how Ryan Fox is hitting it because I might just – I got some plays. I already gave you some plays. But I want to see how Fox is hitting it because we're looking at some matchups. I never really bet matchups. But, like I said, it's the Olympics. And I think at least one of these will hit. Fox. Ryan Fox. He's -2. He's a stroke and a half off the tee, minus a stroke approach. So he's 0.37 ball striking, losing 2 strokes putting. Nothing special. So I like both of those matchups. So right now I like Dietrich over Day and potentially Fox. What's his name? Answer over Fox. But I want to see if we can get Answer matched up with someone maybe better than Fox or see what we can see. Answer versus Straka. I love the other one. Answer over Fox and Dietrich over Day. I really do like those. Okay, let's see if we can find one more matchup. Round 3 balls? No, I don't want to do 3 balls. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. I really like Abraham Answer over Ryan Fox tomorrow. I really like Thomas Dietrich over Jason Day tomorrow. I really like Abe Answer top 20. I really like Scotty Scheffler top 10 minus 400. Hammer that. And to win, let's talk really quickly in the outright market. We have to pick one golfer. I don't love Decky's profile, although I have him 22-1 in the without everyone market, so that could still hit. If Tommy beats us across the pond, I could live with it. Xander going back-to-back and then off of an open win, I still don't think that's possible. So, let's go down the leaderboard a little bit. I think this guy is still alive. I think this guy, Scotland Scheffler, is still alive. If this man shoots 65 tomorrow, 64, he's right in position. He's 2 or 3 strokes back, and everyone's scared. I like Scotty. I think Scotty's going to make a charge. But you guys got the matchups. You guys got the other plays. I got a tan line on my forehead. I am tired as hell, but we're making money, and I appreciate you guys watching. So tune in Monday, Wyndham Championship. Any questions you know where to find out. Let's finish this week off strong. I'll catch you then.